Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
BoxingVoice.com. You seen what he did on Facebook, right?
I run New York.
And they said, I'm gonna make a motherfucking emoji like this, look.
duBoef production.
I run New York.
BoxingVoice.com. All the guys want, I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. We done bust your ass like Mayweather.
It was ball. Go fight. My life has always been a fight.
I sacrificed a lot to get to where I got to. You don't think you're being overly critical to a guy that took a body shot and didn't go down?
That's no pressure. That's just my style. My style is to dominate. I want to get the guy. I want to stop the guy. You know, my motto is man down.
BoxingVoice.com.
Why you mad?
I'm not saying the man can't take body shots.
What up? What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another late edition. Right? It's a little late, or am I acting like it's late because I'm on the West Coast? You know what I mean? I'm 3 hours in the future on ya. I was jet life like my man Bad Bunny. But it's your boy Nestor Gibbs. I am back with another one. And yeah, man, I'm in LA. It's fight week, and we're gonna get with the boys and we're gonna talk some boxing. But instead of Wilder Fury, there's some other news dominating the internet. And that's an alleged offer of $3 million plus a pay-per-view. I swear to God, when I tell y'all they be listening to our show. They be listening to your calls. Didn't I say send them boys a pay-per-view offer? Well, they sent them a pay-per-view offer. Stick around for the details. Obviously, they sent an offer to Danny Garcia. We'll let you know exactly what took place and whether or not it's true that he rejected this offer. I'm going to go ahead and throw it out to the legendary baby. We ain't seen him in a minute.
What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to say I saw fight too.
Stay focused. Stay working my jab. Using my fundamentals.
As you say, like boxing boys.
I saw fight too.
I think you accurate.
Yes, the legendary baby is Bazak. So jump off the Bozak, haters. Yeah, dominating thoughts. Dominating thoughts. As Nestor used the word dominate, I was like, whoa, the dominating thoughts. I had to research this one a little bit. It was a little bit hard to comprehend. How do you decline 3 point whatever million plus the pay-per-view? I have my theory. I have my whole idea and my interpretation after reading it all on like Ring TV or some shit like that. But yeah, they be listening. I hear you. Let's go. Well, dead air. Nobody likes dead air. Well, anyway, since there is dead air, I will be in Los Angeles.
Motherfucker, we ain't playing. Who got time to play? I'm ready to whoop ass and get this money. You feel me?
BoxingVoice.com.
2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss. 2 to stand over.
Turn up.
Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
And I'm in. BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, what's up, man? We're back here with another one, man. It's funny how guys' narratives and they energy changed up. Like I said, send over an offer. No, like I said, we already sent over that offer. The news that came out today was old news. So who says Bob Arum is not back here working behind the scenes? Just because we don't see it don't mean that he's not working. So I think somebody owes Bob an apology and maybe start giving credit where credit is due. But hey, we'll get into it.
I think they owe DSG an apology.
For why exactly? For that disrespectful offer?
I mean, no, not a disrespectful offer, but like
legendary. Turn your shit all the way down. You about to make us bleed out our ears right now.
Yo, I hate when you do that shit. Yeah, you be fucking killing us. You can't make it to a green room check to check his mic, and he get mad because I'm telling him he's
Playback, if you want to talk about it, I listen to the playback all the time. It never sounds the way
that motherfucker thunderstorm loud. Get out of here. Go ahead. What's up? So why is it disrespectful?
I would just talk really low since you want me to put the Barry White voice on.
I think your volume up too high in this, homie.
I'm a homie, yeah, man. I don't go by volume. I go by meters.
Yeah, dog, give your boy Bob an apology, man. You out here saying, what if he's not behind scenes making an offer? Tell him to send a fucking offer. Why the only person he sent an offer to Spence? He sent an offer to multiple people over at PBC.
Multiple people, Mike. Won't you give some facts? Won't you give some facts instead of lying out your fucking mouth?
He sent one to Mikey. I mean to Danny Garcia. You don't think he sent one to Earl Spence?
Oh, so you just assuming again?
My bad.
Because did you read the article, Mike? Did you read the no? Did you read the article? Fuck that.
Nesta and Mike, I'm basing my conclusion off the article. You know,
Mike ain't read the article, legendary baby.
Apparently, Terence Crawford, right, is headed towards a matchup with Luis Collazo March 23rd. And also on April 20th, on a Saturday in Kansas, Danny Garcia will be fighting Adrian Granados. So this information today about the $3 million guarantee plus the upside of the pay-per-view revenue, right? After reading this article, it is obvious that Garcia is already committed. Now, what the purse is to that commitment, I don't know. So, can you cancel a commitment in boxing? I doubt it. No! So, I conclude that being disrespectful, that an article by Mike Coppinger,
Michael Coppinger,
right? Michael Coppinger, an article by him stating like, hey, the declination of 3 million plus the upside of pay-per-view, is that a duck? Like now we painted this picture.
Whoa. What you mean? Is that a duck?
He didn't say that.
All right. Well, you got to be specific. You throwing shit out there, then throwing his name out there.
Didn't let me finish.
Yeah, all right.
Doesn't say that, but the fans say, you know, just off the headline reads.
Just off the headline, Mike running with it. He all happy and shit. He rosy cheeked over there. He rosy cheeked.
Hold on, bro. It says the call. The offer was made 2 weeks before the announcement of Adrian Granados.
Yeah. Keep reading, Mike. Keep fucking reading. Keep fucking reading. What's the next line say, motherfucker? You want me to say? You think you slick, but you ain't slicker than me. You ain't slicker than me. What's the next line say, punk?
Granados already had an agreement in place. Hey, man, I'm coming punk though. Granados already already in Angel chatted. Danny didn't immediately respond to a message seeking comment for the Ring magazine. Look here, man. I understand that maybe the fight with Granados was already in place 2 weeks or maybe a month before they even heard from Terrence people, but the fight wasn't announced to April 13th. I mean, we've seen fighters pull out.
Check it, Mike. Check it. We ain't got to waste time trying to make this particular issue or situation into a yo, he ain't take the fight. Yo, they ain't send the no, because technically, like Crawford had the Benavidez when Earl didn't have a fight. Danny got the Granados when Crawford don't got the fight. But what's important here, and I think that's what we should focus on, is you're right. They are trying. This is proof that they are trying, right? Like, I won't go and we can shift the conversation slightly into the offer. Like, I thought Legendary Baby was gonna run with the fact that he felt it was disrespectful to offer a dude that's already getting 2 million, 3 million. Like, come on, Triple G and Daniel Jacobs, I think, got like 2.5, right? Like one of them got 2.5. Like, this is the welterweight division. Plus, it's a cross promotion. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about, the article says ESPN pay-per-view, and that they were open to co-promote, broadcast, so that the networks were not a hurdle. So we're talking about a huge fight. We're talking about a fight that has backstory. These two men have faced each other in the amateurs twice, and the record is 1-1. Not only that, the father of Danny Garcia, Angel Garcia, has been very vocal about Terence Crawford. You know, some comments that people may not necessarily like. Then you got Crawford and Danny with their own Twitter beef not too long ago. So there's a lot of storyline here, and I just think, you know, again, I thought Legendary Baby was going to use the word disrespectful because the offer seems low, in my opinion.
I did not.
Legendary Baby, what offer seems better to you? Like what?
I didn't.
Daddy?
Go ahead. I was saying I wasn't going to even run with that because I don't pay attention to the numbers and the cross promotion part of it. Like, I don't know the value. Like, $3 million sounds great to me because I never heard of Danny Garcia. I mean, like, he was like 1.5, 1.9, 2. I don't know what his offers were before that, but we know he's got 2 losses. So maybe
let me give you a little bit of information, because not only you, but someone in the chat is saying $3 million plus pay-per-view for a man coming off a loss. Now, you know, basically they saying get the fuck out of here. But
right,
this is what you
say this because I know you can add this into what you're about to say. I look at it like this: like, immediate reaction to that whole article was like, damn, Danny Garcia would make Terence Crawford famous, equal to Manny Pacquiao if Broner wins. You know how he would become much more famous. So the value of his market is worth more than $3 million to me.
Exactly. And let me tell you, in the article, Carl Moretti says that. He explains that the backstory and that the value between a Crawford and Garcia fight is something that they want. So all I'm saying is, look, no one ever takes the first offer. No one ever takes the first offer. When you bought your house casual, you ain't jump at the first offer that was on the sticker price. I'm sure you negotiated the way that I negotiated. I'm sure when our listeners went and bought their houses, they negotiated, or a car, they negotiated, whatever. If you got negotiation skills, you're going to at least attempt to use them. First offer was decent, Mike. I don't want you to get upset and come at my throat like the rest of these little chat punks. It was a decent offer, but it ain't for the level of a dude that gets almost 17,000 tickets sold, that does good ratings, and brings a country, right? At the end of the day, he's still Puerto Rican. If you put this fight in the Barclay, it does well. We look for pictures of this fight, where they have him staged at, in the Barclay. They don't have it staged in Omaha.
No, they wouldn't. I don't think he brings a country. I mean, I think he brings a huge part of the public in boxing. Both of them do, but he also brings the Puerto Ricans to the place, the New Yorkers, the Philadelphian Ricans. I think he has all of that. You know what I'm saying? The barbers, the mechanics, the school teacher, and the principal. You know, I think Danny Garcia brings that. Where Terence Crawford might bring the Omaha principal, the fire department, you know, but I don't think he's bringing the whole New York out.
Maybe ESPN or Bob Arum is just trying to cover the bases, man. We all know that Terence first pay-per-view didn't do that well. So why not? I mean, offer Danny $3 million plus pay-per-view upside. It's more than he got to fight when he fought Keith. And it's more than he got when he fought Sean Porter.
Well, they learning.
Bruh, and that's what I'm saying, though. I said it's a decent offer, but again, you got to think about it like I told you yesterday. Like, you got real short-term memory. Like I told you, right? Crawford is wilder in this situation because Danny, whatever these people in the chat thinking about Danny, talking about, oh, he coming off a loss, or Danny got options over there. Let's remind these people that don't know that they fingers bleeding from talking in the chat, typing on the keyboard instead of searching, because Danny got 1.2 versus Brandon Rios. He probably gonna get another 1.2 versus Adrian Granados. Like, making $3 million versus Crawford, where he's gonna be the underdog and it's a tough fight. He ain't got to do that. And his team, and his team ain't got to push him in that direction. Now, if that money right and that sweet tooth get an itch, then you're going to go for that shit. But, like, I mean, you got to make it worth They wow. That's why they sending you Collazo, 37-year-old used car. You want a new car, nigga? You want a Tesla? Pay like a Tesla, right? Cash got a Range Rover. He ain't out here in no fucking Jeep Cherokee, okay?
But
don't send no Jeep Cherokee money over here if you want to ride in the range. That's all I'm saying.
What you're talking about only did 690,000 against Sean Porter his last fight for a WBC belt. So
Mike, I know what you're trying to do, and I get it. I get it, but all you have to do is understand Danny is still more known than Crawford, no matter how you slice it.
I mean,
even if he's on a decline, he's more popular. We could go through numbers on social media; it wouldn't matter. He's on a decline because he lost.
Hey, Lomachenko, no, I got the big boy Land Rover 2019, bro.
Did better numbers. Crawford did almost over 3 million people saw his last fight.
Listen, we got to do something, say something. You got to remember something that knows more than boxing than anybody in the chat, anybody on the panel. You know, is probably just as equal as Bob Arum, and is advising Team DSG. Al Haymon, of course, got that offer, ran across his desk, and had respond to it. So we know how money adds up at the end of the year. You want to make the most of it, and you want to have the less risk. And this is sport. Of course, to take the risk wins the public, but you know, there's strategy behind it all. So I'm sure.
Speaking of strategy, let me just chime in on that because, like,
growing.
The strategy, I don't know how real this is. Okay, because you and I, and even Mike knows, first to leak it, makes it sound true. But if you read the article, like I asked Mike to read, which I know he hasn't gotten all the way to the bottom yet.
I got all the way to the bottom.
All right. Well, if you read all the way at the bottom, these don't sound like people that want to make a fight. I don't know. I'm going to see how smart you guys are. And can you find the comments that don't sound like people that want to make a fight, or should I?
I could play that game. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's there. I'm like, that's weird.
Where I got it from is, I got to peruse a little bit. It was a total professional discussion. Moretti recalled. He said he would discuss it with Danny. Never heard back. I appreciate him taking the time. I think the door is always open. Absolutely. Now, first of all, we know the fight and the match the bottom line, you got to call the promoter, right? The promoter is who? Or you got to call the advisor, the management, or the team lawyer. You don't speak to the trainer.
That's fucking right.
Danny Garcia's dad, no disrespect. I'm just saying.
Well, it could be trainer manager, though, because the father could play trainer manager.
And that's fine. That's right. So he could say, all right, cool, sounds great, but we're fighting Adrian Granados. We already signed contracts. You know what I'm saying? So then what? You're next in line. That's what I concluded from that. I'm like, yo, they speaking to Danny. They ain't speak to, the man who could make the decisions.
It goes where I took this and I was like, publicity stunt. Did he find it, ladies and gentlemen? Let me get some fucking sound bites for my chant.
Are you talking about the Haymon quote?
What? Haymon quote? Let us know, Mike.
Haymon got a quote? Breaking news.
Top ranked chairman and Haymon haven't done business with each other in years. So they claim there was
now Mike want to talk all low and shit.
They claim there was a fear Haymon wouldn't present such an offer to his fighter.
Keep going, Mike. Let the world know the rest, Mike. So what they did, because they feared, because they assumed. You know what they say about assuming, Cash?
Yo, is an asshole.
Make an ass out yourself. But so they assumed, and what they did, Mike?
Bro, that shit in fucking small ass print, homie.
I know. Isn't that weird as well? I found that strange. I thought it was my computer.
Yeah, that was a copy and paste. That's what I took it as.
Oh, yeah. It was a copy and paste because it's coming directly from Carl Moretti in Top Rank, so that you don't get no confusion on those words and what was said and why it doesn't match up with the title and the rest of the article.
Well, let me know, man, because
I don't know who to present to with these guys.
Oh, look at Casual.
I don't know how to pronounce his name too. duBoef?
duBoef.
duBoef argued, and he's a a big dog in boxing.
He's the son-in-law of Bob Arum. He's the vice president. He's being groomed to take over Top Rank.
I don't know who he speaks about when he says they say they are the promoter.
Oh, they, right? Why you bunching dudes in? But I'm gonna tell you who's they, the inventory. Who's the inventory?
Hold on. That's like when AB was like God and them.
Yeah, God.
Come on, duBoef.
Yo, no, but like, this is what I'm saying about the whole Eddie and Shirley Winkle shit. Like, why do you degrade people and then say you want to do business? So I don't know who they are, or they say they are promoters. They say they're not the promoters. They say they're the agents. They are not the agents. They are not the promote. I mean, those words of people that want to are like, why are you contradicting what I'm saying? If I say I'm the agent and you want to make a deal with me, motherfucker, make a deal with me. Don't get on public on a platform saying, oh, Ness. But don't say Ness, because these subliminals, this is all subliminal diss. This is a diss track right here for all my hip hop dudes. This is a diss track, So he's like, yo, they say they want to fight. They don't really want to fight. They say they can make a deal. They don't really want to make a deal. They say they promote themselves. They don't really promote themselves. Like, damn, I thought you wanted to make a deal. Why you shitting on me now? But I just know how to read.
Real quick, we got a super chat from John DeJohn. See y'all.
JD in Texas. What it do?
See y'all at the weigh-in.
Word. Yeah, man. I'm just saying. I don't know. Those words is real wow. And then he goes on to say,
they know who represents.
Look. Check it out. I just want to make sure these guys get the offer. Like, yo, why you putting that out in the media? So now you're trying to say the Haymon guys don't receive offers. So again, even if this is true, how do you do business by telling the public and the media that the dude you want to do business with usually doesn't tell his fighters what exactly it is that you're sending over?
Maybe that's from previous experience.
I'm gonna go with history too, Mike. Okay. History shows us that most boxing industry people usually say fights don't get made on social media, B.
That's true.
They just don't get made on social media.
Promoters sit down with management every day, B.
Word.
I would say that. The fighter don't want to fight, B. He don't fight.
Word.
So, Tim Smith, vice president of communications for PBC, told.
Check this comeback, because Mike ain't let the public know that comeback. Tim Smith, they contacted Tim Smith about this offer. He said, our numbers haven't changed. But of course, they didn't receive a call because they went around Haymon. They went around the normal chains of command and went straight to Angel, allegedly.
I know, this what I just came up with. They thought Angel was going to bite for that 3 point.
Of course they thought he was going to bite. But again, allegedly, because Tim Smith, the VP, right hand, says his phone never rang. And his number ain't changed, and our number ain't changed. It's in quotes there. Numbers haven't changed. Air quotes I'm using.
I thought you said yesterday that the fighters were the boss at PBC, and
hey, bruh, that's what duBoef said right now too, didn't he?
And they get the fights that they want. So yeah. Is it such a bad move for Todd duBoef to try to go and show Angel a potential offer?
Hey, Mike,
bosses have lawyers and advisors.
and Mike, I'm gonna play your game and play devil's advocate. Nah, it wasn't a bad move to go at Angel. It was just a bad move not CCing the advisor. Not fucking doing a three-way, a conference with the advisor, going around the advisor.
Or hitting the advisor.
That sounds shaky, man. That sounds shady business, B.
Maybe Todd knew that Angel would bring it to Haymon.
And here you go again with the maybe. All that assuming. Dudes that assume make asses out themselves. And I think duBoef and his team ain't looking too right with all these quotes right here.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, why is Team Haymon saying their phone numbers ain't changed? I mean, obviously it ain't ring. Their phone ain't ring. How they get a $4 million, $3 million offer, but their phone ain't ring?
Right.
Let's just put that out there in the media and make Danny look bad.
That's exactly why I was saying it was disrespect in the beginning. Tim said it clearly. Same number, same hood is all good.
My number ain't changed. We out here doing the same thing we've been doing.
Good. Y'all can run with y'all little narrative or whatever y'all want to run with. Just because somebody says something doesn't make it true.
Oh, and that's exactly what I'm telling you.
For both sides.
I know.
Mike Coppinger wouldn't like that.
But at the same thing, at the same time, having this news out makes one side look better than the other side.
Does it? Because I just read the body and the subject don't look too good. How you trying to make a deal? But again, you basically calling them little boys.
Yeah, that's his dominant thought.
Do a deal. Fuck it.
He said, "I don't know who to go to." So, in that sense, right there, if you don't know who,
Mike, you got
it's right next to Danny Garcia.
Yo, Mike, you got about a year doing this. If Money Pal called you up right now, what division he fighting?
Money Pal fights at 160.
160. If he called you right now, said, bro, I'm gonna give you 20%. Just get me a fight. Get me a fight with Danny Garcia. What's the first number you gonna try and look for? Don't matter how hard it is to get. Whose number should you get? Should you get Mike Coppinger's number? Or should you get Angel Garcia's number?
With Al Haymon.
Okay then, bro. So let's stop acting like we all
dealing with Al Haymon. So my interpretation of Al Haymon could be different from Todd duBoef and Todd Brinks.
Bruh.
No way.
Your interpretation, you know why you said Al Haymon? Because you a hustler and you want to get your 20%. But when you out here just doing publicity stunts, you ain't gonna contact Al Haymon. You ain't gonna look for Al Haymon. Why? Because let me tell you, another dude that was looking for Al Haymon and they found him. Then they found him at a cafe. Then they found Al Haymon at a cafe with Les Moonves and everybody to make that Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight. They found him. They found him. Why people be lying, man? People just be, I love it though. It's funny. They be finding them. I'm telling you, you can't hide. Al Haymon out there. I ain't even been doing this long enough, and I've already talked to him 3 times. And I got a video. And I got Al Haymon.
Yeah, I met Al Haymon and Barclay after the Danny Garcia. Damn, who he fought? Danny Garcia.
Like everybody meet Al Haymon out here nowadays. What's going on?
I mean, if you at the fights enough, you gonna see him. He just moved real swift.
Dipping in and out.
He moved real swift. He not gonna be standing around talking to nobody. You got to know what he looked like. You know that one picture. I mean, you know, maybe that helps you, maybe it don't. But look, it is what it is. All I know is Todd duBoef pretty much probably got his cell phone number, and if he don't, he got Tim Smith's phone number. Let me tell you why. Because before Tim was VP, okay, for all my casual listeners out there, before Tim was VP of PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, Tim Smith was also in the position that Michael Coppinger's in, except he worked for the New York Daily News. So he was a journalist, you know what I'm saying? He was fighting a good fight. So it ain't that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard to tell. I excel and prevail. These fake offers, I sniff and I smell bullshit. I'm just
listen. Tim Smith is in the industry, in the circle, in the circuit. The brother-in-law. He got the number of Al Haymon's assistant, at least.
So, yo, bro, somebody got somebody's number over there.
Yeah, like, yo, who do I call? At
the end of the day, Todd duBoef could have reached out to Shakur Stevens and been like, yo, bro, hook me up with Mayweather number and get Haymon number through Mayweather. But nah, I'm just being funny now because we all know they got each other number. Like, that's a lie.
Course, man.
I don't know who to call. Like, that was the wackest line that I thought Mike would have been like, damn, let's not do a show on this, because like how the vice president of Top Rank, a company that's been around for what? I think Bob is 84. So let's just get
the versus Muhammad Ali. You age that.
All right. Well, there you go. We're gonna go with casual's date of that memorable fight. and say that somehow
That's how old it is. It's probably
no. We're gonna run with Mike's narrative and Top Rank's narrative that they've been in business 40 plus years and they don't have Al Haymon's number or some way of communicating with Al Haymon. But forget about that. No, I'm gonna stick with their line. We don't know who to give these offers to.
Let's give it to Angel.
Yo, he said we don't know who to give these offers to. They say they're promoters. They're not. They say they're agents. They're not. We don't know. We don't know. Hilarious, yo. And the sheep fall for this shit. That's what I'm telling y'all. You ain't just a sheep depending where you live. You a sheep depending how your fucking brain works, bruh.
I mean, I read it
for this, man.
I read it and I was like, no way, this is possible. They offered it at the wrong time knowingly. You know?
Word.
Knowingly.
Offered at the wrong time knowingly, but they offered it before the fight was announced with Granados.
It doesn't matter. You speak to people, oh, we can't do anything.
No, you know what's bad about Mike, yo, that he loves Crawford this much. You see, because me and Mike was in a car. We was in a car about a month and a half ago, Enrique. Yeah. And when Mike came back from using the restroom, he jumped in the car and on the speaker was Angel Garcia. And I'm talking to Angel and he turned to me. He's like, oh shit, that's Angel because it says it on my dash. And Angel told me and Mike that his boy, Danny Boy, was coming back in March. But here goes narrative Mike trying to make Crawford look as good as he could and Top Rank as good as he could. And he won't leak that information to his listeners because he loved Crawford that much. But he knew Danny was already training. He knew Danny was coming back already in March. And he knew we already had an invite to that camp. But yet, he want to sit here and act like Ness smoked that much weed that he going to forget that.
Yeah, I did, but yeah, that is true. That is true.
That's true. That's true.
Absolutely, 100%.
You're a Crawford, Team Crawford.
No.
It's all good because I'm Team DSG.
I forgot that we talked to Angel, and I forgot the whole thing that was going on. But yeah, he had a fight already and that was back on October the
11th.
Earlier than that, I went there twice, right? No, yeah, at least the 11th. Let's probably earlier though, Mike. When you got to town, don't be trying to make us give him more days. That shit was early October because I went twice back to back. Yeah, I'm in LA. Cruise control. Come holler at me, B. I'm all alone too in this
Airbnb.
Yeah, in the Airbnb right here, man. But shout out to Gator Cases. I wish Gator Cases sponsor me, yo. They made a dope ass case. I bought it, bring my mixer, and boom, we are rocking. I'm ready, B. I'm ready for Enrique to land and help me out with this other little piece of equipment.
Oh, let me tell you what time I land. Damn.
So we can get this shit going.
How far are you from the airport?
I'm really close to everything. I'm only about I think a mile and some change away from Staples Center. Everything's pretty close. Yeah, man. Damn, 400 and some change watching, and y'all ain't hitting that thumb up. What up? That thumbs up. I'm in LA too. Remember, I'm everywhere. You never did. Whoa, what? Yo, that sour OG bananas too. Let me tell you. Holy shit.
Yo, I had a coquito that is called tres. I don't know if you guys ever heard of coquito.
I heard of coquito for sure.
But there's one
that at least, right? Like coquito is like this
holiday drink.
Coconut. Oh yeah, definitely a holiday festive
Latin eggnog.
Latin eggnog. You're right. That is.
I have one from this boutique.
Wait. We gotta add the twist because it has like Bacardi or like
cognac. The one I got, they make it. This is a high end version. It's Puerto Rican girl. She sells them at this boutique.
High end version for the man when he's high end.
Yo, it's boutique. It's a boutique coquito, and it's called the Tres. Right? Yo, it has rum, cognac, and Kush OG. Yo, when I tell you, when I tell you that shit had me twisted, I felt like the Holy Ghost hit me. I could not. could not function. I could
You
not
going to
get-
hell. You going to hell bringing up the Holy Ghost with some marijuana. This is over for you.
Nah, come on. You know, Adam and Eve was marijuana leaf. And
Oh, shit. Now he trying to say that the forbidden fruit was a joint. Yo, word is born, Cash. You know, I thought about that one time. I said that shit. I said, yo, it was a joint. It was weed. They smoke, and that's why she could see. Because you know what, everybody that smoke always be like, word is born, B. When I smoke, I be in tune, B. I get in that booth, I spit that fire. Yo, you always think you could do something better.
Yo, no, but you also like get self-conscious. So they're like, yo, cover yourself up, yo, hide your private. So, you know, it could have been that. So there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's a herb, it's a plant, and it's like the most used earthly herb, you know, I think. Other than, yeah, you know, those other drugs. But yeah, I land in LA on Friday at 2:30.
Yo, Basil, you got to give me more information. He talking about leave the sour alone in leave the sour in New Jersey and get some biscotti or runs. I never heard of runs or biscotti.
Thursday at 11:10.
Well, you land Thursday?
Yeah.
You land Thursday at 11:10. You lucky. They just opened up another media Friday event, and this one is dope, bro. It's a round table with all legendary heavyweights.
Damn. I land at 1:17 on Friday p.m.
Damn, that's late.
Oh, is it late?
Like, can I?
What time's weigh-in?
Weigh-in. Hold on 1 second. Man, we about to start a new show. I ain't gonna just switch topics like that. But let me see. VIP. So the weigh-in is set for 1 p.m. And then before the weigh-in, they're gonna have a legendary heavyweight round table featuring Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Jerry Cooney, Ernie Shavers, Buster Douglas, Michael Spinks.
Where's Mike Tyson?
Say where Mike Tyson is.
Well, Mike Tyson isn't there, but he's already given his prediction. I actually want to do that show, bro. I don't know, it's like all the heavyweights: Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, George Foreman, Riddick Bowe, George Cooney, Luis Ortiz, Chris Arreola. Everybody's giving their
Chris Arreola. Damn, they
threw them names in there, right? I didn't even but it ain't me. They put that in there. I mean, look, they put Luis Ortiz and Jerry Cooney in there, so might as well.
At least say Chris Bird.
Damn, look at Cash, not acting casual.
That's my era right there when I first discovered boxing.
Chris Bird was a good heavyweight, but he was light. He was a little bit light.
Yeah.
He's relevant now. I mean, he got a fighter in Michael Hunter that just won 2 back-to-back fights. And
yo, you love you some Michael Hunter.
No, I'm just saying.
Michael Hunter makes Usyk's win look that much better.
Yeah.
You love saying that little line right there. That's your boy. I bet you once you start winning, you're gonna claim him.
Who, Michael Hunter?
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't that great.
Oh nah.
I mean, he's solid, but I don't think he can beat the guy like Parker or White.
Let me check this real quick. Marcus, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sweet. All right, I'm gonna come to you right after this.
We got callers. Oh shit!
Yeah, no, I brought it all, bro. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure everything working. I'm telling you, and when y'all get here, we gonna take it to another level because it's already right here. It's already right here. I got it already. You know what I'm saying? I just need maybe Matt or Casual, and we're gonna be good. It's gonna be some bomb shit.
Need what? What you need?
El Camino, right quick then. El Camino.
I need a little bit of assistance, but
hey, bro, you know what's fucked up that I just thought about?
What's that?
When Matt came back, we didn't give Matt that motherfucking AJ freestyle, and we should have just fucking rocked out. But we gotta do like something like.
I should have given the Nacho Randy Savage elbow to his throat.
A little video.
I hope you're listening, Matt. I know they be listening.
Yo, Cash, people thought you quit. They like, yo, what you do to Cash?
What legendary?
Cash ain't quit. Yo, Cash out there working, man. Y'all don't know I'm underpaid on the Boxing Voice. Come on,
yo, they don't know you the best kept secret, B.
Yo, I'm a special guest when I'm on.
Yo, co-star.
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That fucking Wilder shit you did last year with the narrating and shit, that was dope, homie. That was dope.
Oh, you talking about One Face, One Champion, one, and his name is Deontay Wilder documentary with Cash on the narration.
That was dope, bro.
I know that shit made him famous. A lot of people be like, "Yo, can I hire that voiceover?"
Nah, y'all talking about
the Oh, he talking about the Joseph Parker then.
Parker, that's who it is.
Oh, yeah, Parker, yeah, one of them. Shit.
Yeah, that's when Cash did talk. Was the Joseph Parker?
Yeah, that was dope. I like that.
Dope. I know. I tell you, it was dope.
Let me get to this.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
I know Rob sleep, but I need that sheep soundbite. It's on my other soundboard, not on this computer. I'm so tight.
Yo, y'all know Casual only watches big fights though, right? Like I don't know UK fighters except AJ and Khan.
You don't know Anthony Yarr? He's in LA.
Anthony, nah, I don't.
Oh, well, you're gonna get to know him, trust me.
You should set that up, yo. Mike, tell them about to come through their hotel, see what it do.
Man, I'm on it, man.
Tell them it's the one they know me from the Danny Garcia thing.
Yeah.
When they was in Philly.
I might know him then if he was at the Danny Garcia thing.
Nah, you wasn't there. You wasn't there. I went solo that day. He was in town. I went specifically because he was there, so they better act like they know.
I'm gonna give you Tunde WhatsApp. He be on that motherfucker all the time.
Ness, I did not do anything to my knobs on my mixer, and Andre Dakanua sounds super clear tonight on the chat.
Andre
nothing.
Yo, why you always butchering my man name as like he been around for years?
Cool.
And even if I'm butchering it myself, right? Like at least everyone else uses my butchery pronunciation.
Butchery is when you bring it up. So if you would just let it slide and just acknowledge,
yo, it just sounds so weird. He like Andre Diakonuya.
Andre Diaco.
Yo, let me go out to the callers, man. You know the number 1425-569-5241. And you motherfuckers better call in, B. I swear, I had to pay $70 because I had to bring an extra bag, plus that bag alone to protect all this equipment. So y'all better make me feel like I did the right thing.
Fighters get knocked out all the time, P.
Word is born, B. We're going to DC. I'm in LA and I run LA. Now I'm going to DC.
I ain't snitching on nobody from LA.
What's happening, Boxing Voice, man? This is an epic event. You out there, man. Y'all out there representing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Regardless, because my man Tyson Fury is the lineal heavyweight, so this is the championship of the world. Hey, yo, I read the same article. You know what I'm saying? I told you one thing, though. I do think they was bullshitting a little bit, but I did tell you that at the end of the day, if the fight needs to be made, the networks are not going to be an issue. But that slight that Todd duBoef said at the end, like you said, we don't know who to send the joint to and all that other stuff was nonsense because they can easily say, well, who did you call when y'all did the Mayweather fight? You know what I'm saying? Who did y'all call when y'all did the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight? Call that same number, you know? So everybody out here can be CC'd and everything else. So I think if you send it, it'll get to the right hands if you know where you're sending it. If you send it to the PBC offices, it's going to get where it's supposed to go. So I caught that at the end, too, in a small print, you know. So I saw that, too. But, yo, but I do understand one thing, and they did say one thing, is that I don't agree that $3 million plus pay-per-view upside. You know, sometimes people give you a good bottom line price, man. Some people don't always like to haggle, man. The man took $2 million 2 years ago to fight Keith Thurman on national television. $3 million, if they had said $3 million and then they had to haggle about the upside, they came right up to $3 million plus upside. What more is there to haggle about? You know what I'm saying? It's $1 million more than you fought for unified title. You fighting for a unified title again, and you're not even haggling with us with the pay-per-view upside. If that's a legitimate deal, if that's the deal that they ever do come with, you know, I think counter-offering just to be counter-offering is counterintuitive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
nah. First of all, you'll never take the first offer, and secondly, if they don't listen, if Danny and his team, first of all, fuck Danny. If Haymon's side plays hardball,
right,
Crawford don't got nowhere to go. Like, they have to pay for the name recognition. If you read the article, the writer himself says Crawford has no notable names. If you read further, Danny in a quote from their Twitter beef says, man, you ain't got no notable wins. He got to pay for that notable win.
No, he does. I mean, without question. But what I'm saying is this: is it to the point that we would hinder the fight? Because we do have to realize, and there is a market value to this fight, right? Like, I get people. We've always said that when somebody asks for too much, that's also an indication of them not wanting to make the fight, right? This is the Floyd Mayweather 40 million flat.
All right. Yeah, but that's vague though, Marcus. But
what I'm saying is, I'm asking you one question. Let me ask you this question. Just give me a straight yes or no. Is $3 million and pay-per-view upside a good deal, or is it not a good deal because you just won't accept the first deal? But if
I said it earlier. It's decent. It's a decent first offer.
It's a good deal. It's a good deal for a unified title fight.
Marcus, it's a decent first offer.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So your issue is more or less that it's the first offer, not that.
I don't got no. Again, I got no issue. It's a decent offer, but as a businessman, we all know it's only the first offer.
Nah, I understand that. They should have just said $3 million. Then it would have looked like if they'd have came back and said $3 million pay-per-view, they was really getting. It's like somebody going to a store. They know the shit costs 20. They sell it for 40 and they say 50% off. They still getting what they want.
Marcus, not only that, right? I mean, look, Haymon is out there. He ain't in the business to make Bob Arum more successful. So he's looking at Crawford. He's looking at Crawford's purse. And he's like, all right, you got $3 million for Horn? They paying you well. Damn, you got 3.
I get it.
You got 3.65? For Benavidez, they got money. All right, so hell no, we not taking 3. We not taking 3 for. Yo, they pay
upside though.
Nah,
what
man.
You think the upside of the? What? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Crawford already getting 3 and some change.
I want to ask you a question. What do you think is the revenue out? What do you think the revenue reach is with an ESPN pay-per-view? Is it come through the ESPN Plus model? Is it an additional $5? Is it a $19.99?
I'm gonna give you a guess. I'm gonna give you a few guesses, but we gotta all understand that from this point moving on, it's all hypothetical because ESPN hasn't done a pay-per-view in forever. Yes, Top Rank has experience, but we just don't know. This could blow pay-per-view out the water because it's on ESPN. It could do so many numbers we never heard of. I don't know. Or it could fly.
Go ahead. I'm gonna give my because I thought about
it.
That.
I don't think it will, but it can. I agree with you too. I think the pricing totally depends on that. But I think that if it's a UK model, it's reasonable. Like they're $19.99 a month that they get all these pay-per-views. I still think with the amount of ESPN and ABC viewership, with that ability that Disney has to do that, I think what their argument point will be, say, hey man, listen, this upside could be $10 million. You know, if you want an additional,
do the math.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying because if it's 10 million, right? So what I'm saying is, if it's 3 million buyers, right? When Terence Crawford gets 3 million people at $5, right? That's what, $15 million, right? So that's a nominal amount, right? That's a very, very, very high amount of people, but at a very low cost, and that could translate to 300,000 people at $39.99, right? So the money can be there. What I'm saying is that, and we're not in the boardroom, so we don't know. But what I'm saying is,
wait.
I get it. If that's their first offer, I get it. If that's their first offer, you know what I'm saying? You can like, hey, man, we know. They know what, like you said, they know what type of position they're in. Bob has no more 140s and no 147s for no Terence Crawford. So they really are in the pinch, right? Manny just went over to PBC, which put him more in the pinch because that was the fight Bob had been pushing for to try to solidify Terence Crawford as a standalone pay-per-view star where he wouldn't need those other fighters. But now that has been taken away from him, he really does have to play ball. But again, my question to you is that is the patriotic sense in basketball, like me, and you know, in business, they say bring some of the jobs back, you know what I'm saying? But it's being patriotic, me paying somebody $20 an hour versus me paying somebody $3 an hour in Vietnam. Where's the market? Where's the true market value of the fight? Where's the true market value of a Danny Garcia, Terence Crawford fight from top ranked side of paying Danny Garcia. And is that 5 million with pay-per-view upside? What do you think quenches it?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I would say, all right. So I mean, it would probably better to do research and see what other people have gotten, because I know Ward, right? Didn't Ward get like 2.5 for one of those pay-per-views up front, or one of his opponents got 2.5 up front? Or maybe Triple G got 2.5 versus Danny. I remember those types of numbers. Like I like I said, 3 is a good number. But when Crawford's getting 3 non-pay-per-view and you're Danny and you know they need you, yeah, I think you squeeze them for more, man. I think you can too. You know what I mean? Listen, Canelo took short money twice to make a name for himself. He took short money with Cotto. And he took short money with Mayweather. Like, Canelo's a beast at the table. He knows how to negotiate. Now look at him.
I think that was the past. So he took shorts against names that cannot take shorts. You know what I'm saying? That have, this is what it is.
And that's my point, Casual. That's been listen to me. No. That's been my bruh. Listen to me. That's been my argument since yesterday. Because the inventory's on the other side. You gotta pay like that. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. Like, you don't got no say so.
So circle back to what the caller was asking. Where do you think the pay-per-view is gonna be shaped? Like, how's it shaped? I was thinking like, yo, they're either gonna say to watch this fight, you gotta pay, double that month, or B, they're gonna give you something at a low end, not $100, but maybe $15 or $25.
I mean,
that fight.
I think it's going to be more than 15 for sure. And just for history, Bob Arum has done Chavez pay-per-views at I think $25 and $39.99. So I mean, they know, man. Like that's what I'm saying. It's laughable to say they don't know who to send an offer to. They've been doing this shit way too long. They got history with all this in terms of negotiations, in terms of putting together pay-per-views, in terms of going, their own top-ranked pay-per-view. They have a lot of options with this.
But the thing is
that the caller brought up is that the reach of Disney with ABC and ESPN. I think that $3 million offer with the pay-per-view upside, with the reach that ESPN has by being on so many.
Okay, so how many pay-per-views you think it does?
Can I interject before you answer that?
They haven't done one in so long. But
all right, but give them a hypothetical.
Hypothetically, if Crawford can do 3.6 million watching him live on ESPN, I think 1.5 to 2 million is a good number.
Okay, so 1.5, 2 million at what price?
$49.99.
$49.99. And so take out the calendar, take out the calculator. Let's do it simple math. Let's do it with the million. We're gonna go. What you said, $50 times a milli?
No. Let's go $59.99 for HD.
Okay, so we're gonna go 60 even times 150,000 equals. Damn that wrong. 60. Bam. 90 million. So now we got to subtract what? Half of that, right?
Yep, half of it goes to the
divided by 2. Boom, 45 million. So now, how many dollars are they giving Danny? Because this is what you and Marcus keep bragging about. Oh, pay-per-view upside. Oh, the ability. So now is where Danny's money.
Mm-hmm.
How many dollars? And this is why it's important, because if they're giving you $3 million up front cash and they're saying, yeah, you get pay-per-view upside, but you only get $1 per every pay-per-view sold, then you only made an extra $1.5 million. Last I checked, Maidana got that just for not wearing a certain pair of gloves versus Mayweather. I'm not saying that's a little bit of money, but in their world, these people with no promoters who get 2 checks, because they self-promote. They get the fighter's check and the promoter's check, So these people who are sheep, when they go to Nevada and check, oh, he only got 1 million versus Brandon Rios 1.2. What about that Swift Promotions check that y'all ain't looking up? You know? So I don't know. There's a lot to think about, but we got other callers unless you guys want to add something to that. And
you are muted, legendary baby. You are muted.
Legendarily muted.
My shit is unmuted.
Now we hear you.
Okay, there was a glitch. My thought was this: like, okay, how does ESPN Plus, right, or ESPN? If it's ESPN, the channel.
Well, it's pay-per-view. They made that clear in the article.
Right, they made it clear. So that means you have to have cable network, right, to order it.
Well,
it has nothing to do with the Plus.
Yeah, you can probably order it right from the ESPN app.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll make it accessible on .coms, even on Top Rank has always had the ability to sell the pay-per-view.
Yeah, so now that I know it that way, because immediately I was like, yo, how do I see pay-per-view ESPN if I got it on the app? You know, so yeah, they lowballing. I believe your number.
Nah, but listen, the way that it works, right? Like for my cable provider, it's like, all right, Wilder Fury, I search it, and it's not on Showtime. It's number 504. Is like a different channel for pay-per-view. So if ESPN had a pay-per-view, Cash, it's not going to be on, number 8. Yeah, it's not going to be on ESPN number 852. It'll be on the same 504 HD pay-per-view.
It's been that way though. It's always been like HBO, not on channel 300, on channel.
I'm just trying to figure out, why are you saying that it being not on the channel messes it up for you? Like,
no, not messes it up, but like as soon as I hear ESPN, I'm thinking like, oh, cool, I got the app. I don't have to worry about nothing. But so when they say, okay, ESPN pay-per-view, I'm like, whoa, does that mean I have to pay to view it in my app or on my television? Like, what is it?
You have to pay.
So now you're saying, okay, this is separate from app streaming. This is pay-per-view on another channel. And you're telling me it's going to be $60, and you come up with this number, and you say $90 million, and then you think about $45 million, and then you think about $3.3 million. You say, what percentage of that the fighter's getting, the one who's putting his life at risk? Hell yeah, that's disrespect. I was thinking I'd order the shit and pay another $5, $10 on my app and see it extra, but nah, it's like full blown pay-per-view. So yeah, my mind went different, man.
But now, so now you feel disrespected as a consumer, or you're still saying it's disrespect to the fighter? You're losing me all over here.
Now I'm saying it's disrespect to the fighter based off the numbers you throw. I'm like, damn, $3.5 million plus whatever the
$3 million plus pay-per-view upside, which they ain't gonna tell us. Like, I mean, who knows? Maybe they're giving Danny $3 on the back end. Now we talking about what, 6 mil almost? 4.5 million extra if they sell 1.5 million pay-per-views. All that shit is if, and this is what I'm saying. It's a lot of if on this bullshit ass offer. Because if this offer was real, they would have sent it to Al, and it wouldn't be all these ifs. But we ifing over here. We smoking on this iffy spliff because it was a bullshit motherfucking smoke screen.
It's like, I'm gonna say your name. Everybody talk about.
Honestly, I'm gonna stop hating. It ain't no smoke screen. I'm gonna stop hating, even though it's too late. I already said that too much. But like, because I feel like this happened. The doors are open, Cash. Like we can negotiate now, and we have a starting point. It's like, okay, we started at 3 mil, and we started with pay-per-view. Okay. So now if Keith comes in here and knocks out Josecito Lopez, it's like, yo, bruh, he got a belt. He ain't got no loss. Don't be coming at Keith for no 3 million. You start Keith at the right and you give him that pay-per-view so that we could get this shit over with. Because, there's only one badass motherfucking welterweight in the planet.
I just want to give y'all a quick name of the companies Disney owns that probably they could run this ad possibly on.
Mike and his hypotheticals.
Hey man, if you own something, why not run the ads on the most channels that you can?
When you say Disney, I think of my children.
Huh?
When you say Disney, I think of my children.
I know you would, but ABC, ESPN, Touchstone Pictures. So if they have a movie, maybe they put an ad before the movie comes on.
That makes sense.
Marvel's fucking big, so
That's big.
They got Marvel.
yeah. Why not?
Marvel.
Lucasfilm.
Yeah, but I've been watching Marvel and I've been watching Lucasfilms, and I never once seen an advertisement for boxing.
No. He's talking about something new.
A&E.
No idea.
The History Channel.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to listen to this episode and steal Mike's idea. They ain't never done it. I've been watching Marvel and DC movies all my life, plus Lucasfilms all my life. They've never aired any sport. They never aired any sport before those.
Not even before Creed.
Yo, y'all both talking, so y'all canceling each other out.
When has ESPN did a pay-per-view? You said that they haven't done one in a while.
According to Bob Arum, they haven't done one in a while, but they're capable of doing it.
Okay. So Vice Media and Hollywood Records, Pixar, Core Publishing, something like that. Yeah,
I'm just saying, it sounds good. Next time I'm in the theater with my daughter watching Pixar, I'll see if they have a Crawford commercial.
But what I have been seeing for Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder on Instagram, like people I follow, they are showing the fight in theaters. So they may possibly start exploring promoting the fight in that theater.
That's old though, homie.
No, but I'm saying the promotion part will be new. Like if I go to see Creed 2, watch Wilder Fury.
Yeah, that would be
this
good.
theater.
That would be good, but I just seen Creed 2 days ago, maybe.
And you didn't see that promotion.
None of that, bro.
I'm just saying. That's an idea.
Since Mayweather, I think Mayweather, De La Hoya, they've been using Phantom, whatever it's called. Like,
you want to hear something? I saw De La Hoya versus Julio Cesar Chavez, Symphony Hall.
Look at that.
So that was on circuit.
So they've been doing it, B. Let's get back to some callers here. We got a couple callers. Who we got?
448.
We going to Skype. We got Jay Will in Ohio. What it do?
You know like I know. You should lie low. Killer, I used to get it in Ohio.
My bad, homie. I didn't know that shit was coming.
Yo, fellas, what's up, man?
Jay
What's
Willie.
up, yo? Nice little show, real quick, man.
Come on, Jay Willie.
What's good, man? Yo,
I hear you now. Go ahead, Wills.
all right. So I guess the one thing I don't think people really touched on so far as this whole little, as Ness, I think accurately described this little smoke screen, or I would say a PR stunt, this little whole letting this offer be known is, all right, so they did tell Angel, at least they did tell the Swift team. So I'm thinking if the Swift team, even though they went around Al, if the Swift team thought that offer was a very lucrative offer, or something that was like an amazing offer to them, they would at least still took it to Al and say, yo, we want to take advantage of this offer if they really thought it was a good offer like that. So I still think at the end of the day, like you said, you don't take the first offer that's given to you. You got to do some type of negotiation. And I think it was just something done in vain by the whole Top Rank crew. It was something done in vain. It wasn't something done with really true intent behind it. But it kind of still puts out, or still continues, that narrative that some PBC fighters really don't want to take those tough fights. And unfortunately, those PBC fighters kind of let that narrative get kind of out of control a little bit lately. And now it's like people can put little PR stunts out there and it can be believed by some of these, as you would say, sheep, as you would say. So, I mean, I think it was kind of a slick move. I think they kind of reaching out right now because, Terence Crawford making an effort to show up at Errol's little, where Errol's going to be at, and put that whole little shit on camera or whatever. And, he got his little crew out there also saying, we try to off their neck fight. I think it's all a concerted effort on their behalf to try to make it seem like, we trying to come across the street. We try to come to the other block, but, they ain't trying to play ball. It's cute, but it's like, at the end of the day, he's in the weaker position. He don't have nobody else to fight, so he can do all these little PR stunts. But at the end of the day, you kind of at PBC's mercy. Now, how do y'all feel?
They know.
I agree with you. You know, they're using names to build their name, so they ain't getting to play though. So they got to come out an article. It rhymes. You did well. You did well.
All right, fellas, that's my call, man. I'm gonna let y'all get to some other callers, man.
All right, well, thanks for calling in. We're going out.
Hey, bro, tell me why the dude in the photograph looked like Kim Kardashian's long lost brother or some shit.
What photograph?
Nah, he's talking about the face off Danny Garcia Crawford. To me, he looked like Indio. Who is he?
Yo, let's go to AB, avid boxing fan. What it do on Skype?
Yo, AB gonna get you, bro. On God in them.
AB.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all going? How y'all doing?
We good, be good.
Man, I don't think Danny Garcia will take that fight right now either way, man. Why would he take it right after that Porter fight?
Yeah, but you know, we had another panelist. He's not on, but he mentioned that if this offer was true, everybody understands Danny's coming off a loss. Why didn't Top Rank try to do the Ward Kovalev deal where it's like let Danny get his Granados fight and let Crawford get another fight, and they have that contract in play the way that Andre Ward had the I forgot that Alexander Brand, then he had Sullivan Barrera, then he got Sergey Kovalev on pay-per-view.
Same thing with Tyson Fury, no?
Kinda. Tyson Fury's last fight wasn't part of the deal, but it was like, if I get past this fight, then we got a deal.
You know, man, when they be making these contracts, I kind of feel like stuff like that doesn't really make a difference. I don't think they'd mind if Danny had a tune-up after that fight. But I'm saying I don't honestly think that Danny would want to fight Crawford anytime soon. I think he'd want 2 or 3 other fights before he'd take that, to be honest with you.
That's why you got to send that Charles Martin money. You see, that's why Eddie and AJ are smart. They sent that boy $5.6 million. Did he say no?
To Charles Martin?
Made it to a way to where he couldn't say no.
Different audience though.
Yo, Eddie and AJ said, who needs who? AJ said, bro, we need that belt. Once we got that belt, we got on God, and then we got the stadium on lock.
but it's a different audience for AJ and Chris Martin than Danny Garcia.
It is a different audience, but what I'm trying to say is that AJ knew what he needed to do to be who he is. Crawford and Bob know what they got to do. AJ sent Charles. Listen, Charles Martin isn't Danny Garcia. If he dies and reincarnates 2 more times and becomes a boxer, he'll never accomplish what Danny Garcia accomplished. And they sent him $5.6 million.
Yeah, but at the same time, to agree with what brother was just saying, that is Anthony Joshua, who's supposed to be making like what, 20 million. He's supposed to be making 20 million. So of course he can give. If you look at it like that, where Crawford just got 3.6 million, Anthony Joshua was supposed to be making 20. So if he offered Danny Garcia $3 million,
yeah, but yo, you gotta remember, Crawford made 3.6 million regular TV. You sit right here on the phone with me 2 more seconds and think about what other fighter could say that shit.
Nah. You right about that. You right.
They
about
got that money. They got that
Yeah.
money. They just signed a 7-year new deal. They got that money. Tell them to give it up so Crawford could get out here, so we can know who Crawford is. What's his first name, Mike?
Go ahead, Mike. Don't be shy.
He know if he answer, he killing his own man. Who this?
It's Terrence.
We got we got a couple of masterminds too, yo.
From Pound for Pound Boxing Channel. Seems like PBC is freezing Top Rank out.
And who I said PBC was? AJ. Who said they gonna freeze a heavyweight out? AJ. But people say my analogies is whack. They say I'm stupid.
Ohio Run Boxing says Charles Martin would have said yes to 1 million. Maybe true.
Yeah, he probably would have, but this the point. Eddie wasn't gonna leave a $1 million offer on the table so that Al Haymon could just unify with Deontay Wilder.
Plus, he didn't want to get rid of Q for his offer. He wanted to do straight business and move forward.
Oh, bro, you leave that offer. You leave that. You lowball Charles Martin, and Haymon look at you like you stupid, and then he unified with his 2 heavyweights.
And Charles Martin had a blast and came back. You know what I'm saying?
Charles Martin went and bought him a house, a Lambo.
Good time.
He done did everything he needed to do.
More money. So shit, look at him. I mean, he ain't really.
Let me go out to my mastermind on the line. My bad, Javier.
Javier, what's up, homie, man?
We had another one too. Rick in Denver called in and dropped it off.
Hey man, on God, man, y'all had me waiting for a long ass time, man.
Yo, you gotta be texting me, B. You don't be texting me. You got my number, B.
Nigga, you be ignoring my shit.
Yeah, but then you gotta text Mike, like, yo, tell Ness I'm on here with that mastermind status. Yo, I got 3 computers in front of me, B.
And the other chat, I had to mute it because it's gonna pop up on the damn screen.
Damn, yo, look, this is what I'm talking about. Shout out to Ron in the Bay. See, I had it wrong, casual. Look at what Eddie and Anthony Joshua said. They ain't giving them little pussy ass offers top brand. Yo, they offered Charles Martin 6 million euros. That's $8.5 million.
Damn.
On God in them, he changed his life.
On God in them.
Charles got out that HOOD with that money.
Damn. All this time I thought it was 5.6. Wikipedia has it down for 8.5 and ESPN has it down for 8.5. Holy
no doubt.
Shit.
Shit, I'll fall in the first round for that. Shit, I'll take me a quick look to the side. I'm on the floor.
8.5, bro. He'll be a fool. And Al Haymon would be a fool not to let him go. Get that 8.5.
Bro, Charles Martin took a knee like Kaepernick in that fight too. That nigga ain't slick.
Listen to this weirdo in the chat. Danny ain't no champion, though. I mean, again, fucking Charles Martin could die twice and be reincarnated as 2 more boxers. He'll never accomplish what Danny has done.
And them 2 more boxers probably won't make 8.5 in their whole goddamn career.
They'll never reach that 8.5 million that Charles Martin got to.
Oh, man, Charles Martin got hope for it. He's straight right now.
I looked up Danny Garcia just to verify the Adrian Granado fight, and I looked at the list of fighters he fought. It goes on and on for all marquee names from Sean Porter, Brandon Rios, Keith Thurman, Robert Guerrero, Paulie Malignaggi, Lamont Peterson, Mauricio Herrera, Lucas Mortice, Zab Judah, Eric Morales.
Hall of Fame names.
It just keeps going and going and going and going. You know what I'm saying?
Crawford for me. Do Crawford for me.
Do Terence Crawford real quick, right? Real quick.
Yeah.
He wrong for that.
Javier got a call to fucking do.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Javier.
You see, forgot about me.
No. You see what Mike doing though, right? He don't want Enrique to have to say them names.
Nah, but you should be happy. You here live with us, witnessing that Jose Benavidez, Jeff Horn,
with this shit,
Dongo, Felix Diaz, Molina Jr., Victor Postal, Henry Lundy, Diary Jean, Thomas Delorme, Raymond Beltran, Eurokis Gamboa, Ricky Burns, Andre Klimov.
Hey, that ain't a bad resume though. Them names.
It's spotty.
You better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son.
Tell him get him one of them names.
It's spotty, man. It's spotty. You know, it's like showers are coming, but it's spotty. It might rain. Bring your raincoat.
Yo, that's true. Somebody in the chat said Bud only 31 though. He got time.
No, but Garcia 30. Got all them names.
Yeah, Danny younger than him with all them names. Holy shit.
Damn. Drop that elbow.
Shout out to Al Haymon. Getting Danny that resume early.
Hey, yo.
Go ahead, man. Tell us who in them is.
I'd rather win the race.
I ain't even gonna let them know who NM is yet. AB gonna show them niggas real soon. But you gonna find out real soon. On God now.
About Adrian Broner all day.
Yo, learn about A&M.
Bro, let me tell you, I got like 5 titles for Adrian Broner. We ain't gonna go into that subject because I honestly want to do all these shows, but I'm gonna just spit them.
I was making sure. I was just making sure. Are we gonna do the
I want to do them all. I want to do. I forgot. I'm gonna paraphrase all my titles, but they in the production chat. But I know it's one like will Manny Pacquiao knock out Adrian Broner.
You gotta let me on. You gotta let me on for this one. Come on, man. You ain't gonna do my nigga AB wrong because y'all gonna try to talk grease about AB.
And then I definitely want to do the betting line one. It's like Manny Pacquiao minus 182, Broner like a plus 168 or some shit, or 282. Broner is.
No, bro. No. I was talking about the Ron G idea.
Oh no, that's for sure. But that's like 3, 4, 5 episodes.
I know it, and that should be like Patreon only though. What you?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta wait for Ron G though. That's his thing. That shit was beautiful though.
That shit was lovely.
That was like
lovely
boxing comedy gold. Like honestly though,
what is it?
Nah, it's something not even to talk on air, Cash. It's something you honestly should get with. Like I see a lot for that. Like if you get with Ron. Man, that shit is that's a treatment or a script.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much more than what Ron, like he did it as a joke, but it was a thorough joke. That shit,
great joke.
That shit was like 2 pages.
Whoa. Hey man, come on, Javier, go, Javier, go.
Javier don't want to. He just want to listen.
Javier chilling. He's like on the boxing voice.
Okay,
Javier in the production chat. He get the
he
chill
will
all day. Javier, matter of fact, Javier is in them. He be in the chat with the rest of them. You know what I mean? Nah, forget Javier.
From I got stainless. LOL. Javier should lose his mastermind status for saying that Broner shit.
Hey man, y'all gonna quit disrespecting AB, nigga. I'm about billions. Y'all disrespectful.
Yo, I believe in you, man.
In January. When Manny Pacquiao sleep, because AB mad at y'all niggas. Don't say nothing.
I do my best, but my best wasn't good enough.
I hope AB lets his hands go. It'll be a good fight. They are about the same size, and you know.
Adrian Broner knew how to play on dudes feeling
Bruh, if y'all were sitting around here waiting for AB to let his hands go, y'all done bumped your head.
Bro,
man, Jesse got a little hurt from AB. I ain't forget.
Bruh, don't do that,
AB
man.
started letting them bitches fly in the last.
Don't do that, man. You
seen
seen what Pacquiao did to Jesse? Come on, man. AB had a draw.
What about the Sean Porter almost knocked him out?
He bumped off the line, switching the subject to fucking AB.
I didn't, bro. What happened?
On God in them, it was you. On God in them,
he's the A&M.
That's crazy. I got the HOD with me, but it's what up.
He got the HOD. I got the whole hood on.
Hey man, I'll get back.
Yo, that's
please real quick.
I had a good idea for that shit.
But that's what you could count on on Broner for, man. Good quotes, man. On God in them. I got the hood. I got the hood on my back.
Y'all gave a nigga a chance to make 100 million.
That's the other title right there. Is Broner really making 100 million, or is he out here fibbing?
100 mil, easy.
Yo, bro, come on, man. They offering Danny $3 million. You talking about Broner getting 100 mil coming off a loss and a draw?
Nigga, Danny ain't Broner. Don't do that.
What Mayweather?
Two different levels. Don't do that. AB one of the most viewed boxers.
You right.
AB one of the
You
most
right.
viewed
You
boxers
right. They
out
on
here.
two different levels. One could win, the other just loses.
But who get viewed more?
Who? Because
Who get
everybody,
viewed more?
because everybody want to see somebody get their ass whooped.
No, everybody wants to see AB talk. They know what's up. First of all,
Chaz Martin 8.5.
Gonna brush his hair on January 19th.
yeah, because he gonna lay Pacquiao shit back. Don't worry about
You
it.
bugging.
But hey, man, I'm gonna get to Terence Crawford because you know y'all niggas trying to boot a nigga off. It's cool.
Lauren High said 100 million pesos.
Somebody said 100 million head shakes. Every time he get punched in the face, he gonna be shaking his head.
Who want to make a bet? Who want to put a bet? You know what? I'm gonna do this later. Don't worry about it. Hey, I'm back to Terence Crawford. Hey, I got an idea though. So look. They could get this shit right for the new millennials and for the old people. So ESPN can do a pay-per-view, right? But they also could put that shit on the app. Have that shit booming because you know the older people, they ain't really fucking with the app because niggas don't know how to work phones.
Exactly what we just said.
You know, y'all ain't say that. Bro, I ain't hear that shit. No, nigga, y'all lying because I ain't hear nothing.
Nah, because I was like,
I've been on this bitch since it started. I ain't hear that.
I said clarify it. I thought it would be on the app, and why am I paying?
Yeah, he said that already. But like, why wouldn't it be accessible or at least able to buy on the app? Like, that's the thing.
No. But I'm saying you can make it cheaper on the app. You can give a discount for the people on ESPN Plus.
True.
I mean, they better because we already paying $5 a month for that.
Exactly. That shit hurt.
So I'm saying you hear the niggas on the app with the discount shit. The old people you hear they gonna pay that $59.99.
It's Showtime shit cheaper.
What you mean?
Showtime, you can buy the pay-per-view on the Showtime app for $74.99.
That's expensive.
That sound like
cheap.
That ain't
What?
cheap. That sound like $10 more than the standard. That sound like the HD price. What is my
Nigga,
talking
you might as well buy a ticket to the fight.
Groceries right there.
No, they got $77 seats, but word is born. $75 on pay-per-view is closer to ringside.
That's
I don't get that one.
65 for standard.
What you mean? What you mean? Casual. If you pay $77 for a stadium seat, you get in a stadium seat. You pay $75 for the HD pay-per-view, you ringside because of the camera view.
Damn right.
I mean, ringside is an
You
experience.
ain't getting the enthusiasm in the stadium though. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's an experience. Ringside can't be compared to your television. There's an experience. That's why VR was created. Reality.
VR.
Right. And you see motherfucking,
Yo, take me to a TV. Yo, plenty of times I've been at the Barclays Center live at a fight, and I'll be in the media room uploading and watching on the TV. It's just a better experience for me. But Javier, man, you done been on here as long as you in the chat. We out.
My nigga, that's crazy because y'all talked over the first 15
Yo, that's
cool. We got you in them.
Yeah, you came into this shit on some chill shit, so like you burned off. I got people in the chat like, yo, Javier, is he a mastermind or do he own the show? I'm like, bro,
Man, tell them niggas fight me, nigga. I'll be in LA Friday.
You ain't coming out here. You coming out here for real?
Yeah, I've been told you I'm coming out here. Niggas don't listen.
Yo, we having a fight party, right? Ness?
What?
We having a fight party, right?
I mean, something like that. Javier is definitely invited. Like those that know, they know. If you know, you know.
Ask Mike. Mike, how long did I say I've been coming?
Nigga, since the first show you've been on.
I'm gonna go to Costco. I'm gonna buy like one rack of lamb chops and all the gas.
So you coming all the way to LA for that, huh?
Get them wild or not?
Get them wild or not?
I'm bringing the whole motherfucking shit with me. I'll be there, nigga. Friday. I'm coming in Friday, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Bring a bottle.
Yo, that's the time I landed, man. I mean, I took off at 6 and I'm motherfucking landed at 9. Actually, we got here early, 8:30. B. Shout out to Fern Gully in the building.
Bring a bottle, Javier.
Yo, Fern picked me up like a champ with like 7 bowls of sour too. Not the because you know he had sour lemon haze. Yo, crazy.
New shit.
I saw you on IG with that shit.
Crazy.
Hey, bro, but I will be there Friday.
It's the goddamn.
Any nigga got a problem, let me know.
Word. We jumping you too. All Wilder fanboys stick together. Javier,
hey, my nigga coming with me too, so don't worry about it. I got another big nigga coming with me.
Uh-oh.
He got to pay.
Yo. Yo, Cash. Javier, thanks for calling. Oh, shit. Who else we got on Skype? Let me see. Am I missing anybody on Skype? Going once. If I ain't get to you. Oh, yeah, Scorsese, right? Scorsese, you there?
Is my shit
man, if you know, like I know Baba Lion Ho and Al Haymon from Ohio, he running they shit, man. Give me where my damn intro at, by the way? I've been on this bitch for, man, I don't know, man. I don't ran through about 77 hosts, man. Where my intro at?
He went through a lot of host nests. It's true.
Yeah.
Ho, shut the fuck up.
Hosting, I had hosts.
Ho, shut the fuck up.
That's his intro?
Nah, that one ain't mine.
Yo, I'm the GOAT. You know me, right? On God in them. Let's go face and speak.
You know your damn role and shut your damn mouth.
Yo, who he talking to?
Who hitting the intros? Who doing the intros tonight?
That's Mike, man.
Fucking around.
Mike, slow down.
Hey, Mike, you mad your boy gonna be over there fighting?
Hold on, man. Don't blame me, homie. That's Ness.
What? I don't know. Ness probably missing some weed or something. Ain't gonna tell him why Ness touching.
Nah, but Ness been smoking all day. Dude been smoking all day.
He probably dropped some crumbs in his keys and trying to get the crumbs. That's why the button's getting pushed on accident. I get it, Ness. Where my intro next, man? I've been on this one too long without
50. Like, what's the age, man? Come on, man. You
Yo,
sound
yo,
young. You sound young, but are you really like high spirited young, or you like old man status with the Coors Lights? Like, what's up with you, man?
The Coors Light.
Okay. Explain to him what Coors Light dude mean.
Yo, listen, B. These dudes think I be smoking, Mike. Like, first of all, Scorsese want me to give him an intro. Meanwhile, he the same dude lied to me for like 4 years, talking about he was in China.
I was about to ask him like how China.
I got a lot for
the whole time.
He told me he was in China.
But I got a lot for.
I'm all
I got updated
hey, Mike.
and got on the show. The times you wouldn't even understand, son.
Hey, Mike. I was all soup. Like, yeah, my show international and shit. Scorsese
was
calling from China.
international. Go look at the fact.
Calling from China, and then all of a sudden I start getting DM like, yo, don't let that dude lie.
Ain't nobody know me like that. Get no DMs a lot. No.
Where you calling from? Let's do it live right now. Where is Scorsese calling from?
Then he sent me. Then he sent me a Skype. He sent me a Skype video one day on a heavy bag. It
got Alabama over in China too.
Alabama.
Oh, you come back.
Alabama. He's doing his thing right now.
Hannah.
He taking care of it. I need my intro, man. I need Terence Crawford to stop cloud chasing.
Yo, my boy, IMO Sports from who's really from Alabama. IMO Sports, shout out to IMO Sports. Check out his YouTube channel. He's gonna be working for TBV pretty soon. He said, Ness and Mike, it's 27:37 in the theaters for Wilder versus Fury fight. Giant screen. You can't beat that. Talk to me.
How far is the movie theater from the B&B?
Man, you bugging. I'm doing my immediate reaction. I ain't going over fucking movie theater.
You watching it in the B&B, right?
I am.
I am too.
I got the credential, but I'm gonna let Daniel go.
I thought you had two of them.
Why you trying to go?
No, I'm trying to be at the immediate.
Hold up. Where's Scorsese?
Scorsese went back to China.
Oh, okay.
They booted me.
I have an intro for you if you want it.
Hey man, we can do like a live show with like a 10-minute break.
Tell your boy Mike stop cloud chasing. He know he's an ESPN.
About the cloud chasing, bro.
A horn chaser. He know he Australian. It is what it is.
He about to get the rematch with Horn once Horn beat Mundine.
Yeah. No, he gonna go over there for it this time though. That's what's gonna make it special. He gonna get to say I went to this country and beat him. Pound number one.
Yeah,
baby.
I'm a champ. So I went to Australia to give him a rematch.
On the man, because I'm chasing everybody, but I'm coming up short. Yeah, PR move. Where's his first name? I got the answer, Ness. Timothy. That's my car.
Stanley say the fight is $18 in Nashville at the theater.
Damn.
They get.
I wonder how much it is in Alabama.
Probably
like the same.
Yeah, 18, 20.
Certain states it is cheaper. Yo, they understand people ain't got that dodo. I think that's it, right? Let me see. We got some blog talkers. Oh shit, blog talk lit up. There's a lot. Damn. Thought we was up out of here. I was about to go smoke. Fuck. Do I know any of these numbers by heart? I'm gonna have to use the list.
Yo,
we're using the list. What up, Kaji?
I just want to say, I ain't heartbroken ever.
What? Where'd that come from?
That Bobby Brown or something? He done had a couple of them motherfuckers.
Oh shit, this my boy right here, Hurricane Ray in Miami. What it do?
Hurricane Ray, what's going on, homie?
What up?
Yo, Block. Yo, I can only hear you. I can't hear the other people. But yo, fill me in because I've been driving. What y'all talking about? Danny and the people.
Wait a minute. What you mean you can't hear the other people?
Yeah, I can't hear Kaz. I can't hear. I can hear you.
Where you calling from?
Yeah, that don't even sound because everybody else heard them.
I don't know. Maybe it's my car. I don't know because I got you.
Hold on. You hear me right now?
What y'all talking about, man?
He can't hear you right now. He said.
Can you hear me now? Hey, what's up, homie? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't even know what he's saying.
Nah, they can't hear you. That's so weird.
Hold up. I'm lost.
What's up, PPV though?
What's up, PPV?
I seen your post and I'm liking what I'm seeing over there. You know what I mean? Check this out.
For sure.
Why they trying that? Yo, why they trying Danny like that? Trying to give him $3 million for a fucking Terence Crawford that's probably gonna fucking tear him apart. That's some bullshit. Now you know Bob Arum ain't serious about that fight. He's just trying to keep Crawford's name in the headlines. You know what I'm saying?
You heard that?
You can hear him, Enrique.
Yo.
I hear him, but I'm wondering, should I say something so him to respond?
I don't even know how to handle this situation because
if he's like, yo, I don't even hear you, Cash. After I speak,
what I do pick up,
I'm like, yo, bro.
What I pick up is a faint sound. If you turn up your mic, I can probably hear them, but I can't hear them.
Nah, that might be Ness on his mixing, like
Yeah, probably so. Probably Ness missing.
Yeah, shit.
Who got the sound problems now, homie?
I'm just saying that. I'm saying that on air.
Soundboard, Ness.
Yeah, he likes saying it on air, so I'm saying that.
Yo, I don't know if it's me, B. We about to check though, but go ahead, man. I mean, Ray, talk to us.
Talk to Ness.
Mike said, "Talk to me." Yo, I mean, everything is right on my end from what I see, B. I don't know. We gonna go. Oh, he dropped off. Let's try somebody else. Who this 203?
Oh, that's like Connecticut.
That might be Mike. That's Mike in Connecticut.
Yeah, what's good?
Mike,
what up, Ness?
Do you only hear me?
Narrative Ness? Yeah, I can only hear you.
Oh.
No.
What up, Mike?
I wonder why.
Mike, do you hear me?
He don't hear you.
Do I still get? Oh, they don't hear me?
No, they hear you, but you say
you hear them.
You don't hear them. That's
them.
You can hear.
Well, anyway, so I still get my
call. You get your call, baby. Go for it.
Okay, so narrative Ness. Let's go back to what we were talking about the other day. So I got a date for the when Spence took the VADA test, and for all the callers that are or the people listening, they could just look it up themselves. It's September 12th, 2018. So you could just Google that, and when you do that, just hold your L. Anyways, so and another thing, you said that Crawford should offer people, he should offer top welterweights chance to get a fight and pay-per-view, and he did that, right? And he offered Danny $3 million, right? And Danny's last purse, it was $1.2 million. So that's almost double his last purse plus the pay-per-view buys. So I mean, if Danny isn't going to take that,
so what you trying to say? You trying to say that was a good offer?
It's better than any offer that he's ever gotten in his whole career. So I would say that, yeah.
Is it really? Is it really? Or
why don't you
is it?
Why don't you look up his person?
Is it really? Or excuse me, is it really? Or do you just not know business? Because if you're gonna sit here and say that, hold on. If you're gonna sit here and say that Crawford, who is an obvious tougher fight, and Danny would obviously be the underdog going into the fight at least 2-1, 3-1, maybe. Okay. So if you're gonna say that $3 million for that fight, which is tougher, bigger,
plus pay-per-view buys,
but you don't know how much.
You got to say that too.
No, you have to
Nobody knows how much.
You have to press rewind because we spoke about this already. We don't know how much the upside is. All we can do is assume, but we've never heard anyone get $3. Those, I mean, find me a report. Like, I've never heard it, right? Like, have you?
Okay. But look, this is my whole thing, all right? Danny's last purse was $1.2 million
for Brandon Reels.
He just lost it.
For Brandon Reels.
No. I'm talking about Sean Porter, the Sean Porter fight. Yeah, that fight. He got $1.2 million in his last fight. Okay, and Danny Garcia has never been a pay-per-view star in the first place, so this would be his first pay-per-view. So I'm not understanding why he wouldn't take it in the first place. So you're getting $3 million plus pay-per-view buys. Of course, why wouldn't you take that? And then you're trying to compare Danny Garcia to Charles Martin. Come on now, like that's not even. You can't even compare.
Yeah,
the two.
it's not
Charles
comparable,
Martin,
right? It's
he was
not
the
comparable
champion.
because Danny's done so much more. He's a 2 divisional champ.
Yeah.
And he sold more
Yeah.
tickets than Martin. He's got a hometown. So that's why I'm saying that the offer is decent. Mike in Connecticut, the offer is decent, but I think that they could, especially since it's the first offer, that's why you don't take it. I mean, you don't have
But
to
Nat,
agree
come
with
on.
me,
Look,
Mike.
look.
Mike, you don't have to agree with me. All you have to do is think back, close your eyes, think back, and say, all right, he's right about that whole first offer thing. This is the first offer. They rejected it. So obviously the next one comes with more. It's just common.
But let me just say, Vanessa, look, Vanessa. Okay, so this is the thing. Danny Garcia just lost 2 of his, biggest profile fights. Is he even worth $3 million?
Obviously, he is
in the public eye.
Obviously,
in the public eye.
See, but that's the point. You read the article. The promoter, or rather, should I say, the vice president or the matchmaker, whatever Carl Moretti is, they think that the fight is very valuable for them. So pay for it. Because guess what? I bet people in the chat are like, "Oh, Danny can never make $3 million." I bet you that Al could offer him $3 million to fight Earl.
Or Thurman.
I bet you
Danny Garcia.
Yes,
Or
I bet.
Thurman.
I bet
He
you.
got 1.2.
Or Porter.
I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. 'cause
All
you're
right.
making
All
it
right.
seem
So
like,
no. Let me explain.
he should
Let
be
me
getting-
explain, Mike. Let me explain. For Danny versus Keith, when he was undefeated, he made $2 million. Because you don't want to tell all the facts. You just want to say the narrative that helps your story. So for Keith, he made $2 million. Coming
Hey, I
off of
learned from
excuse
you,
me,
man.
excuse me, coming off of a loss. So you can learn the word value. Because in the dictionary, next to value, they got to face a Danny. Coming off the loss, he got 1.2 to face Brandon. Okay? Coming off of Brandon, he still got 1.2 to face Sean. So come on, dog. Stop it. He's worth something.
So his record payday is $2 million, but he's turning down $3 million plus pay-per-view buys.
I mean, Mike,
Does that make sense?
You're lucky that you're just a podcast caller and this is not what you do for business. Because if you listen to what you just said, he got $2 million for a regular fight. He's only going to get $1 more million for a pay-per-view. Smack yourself.
And $1 more million for a fighter that is like celebrated as a threat.
Go sit in the corner and don't watch boxing for a month.
He can't hear you, brother.
You're not making sense. He was undefeated when he fought Keith Thurman. So, of course, he's going to get a record payday. He's lost 2 times since. So why is he getting $3 million plus pay-per-view?
All right,
buys?
Mike, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why.
Not deserving of it.
I'm going to tell you why.
Just saying.
I'm going to tell you why. What's going to happen if Earl fights Danny and not Crawford? That's why you got to give Danny more than 3. Because you need resume for Crawford. If you leave Danny over there, Earl will fight Crawford. I mean, excuse me, if you leave Danny over there, Earl will fight him. It's just the bottom line. Of course, what you mean, really? He's always wanted a Danny fight. You need to Google search that?
Mm-hmm.
What
I
welter?
know he's been calling
what,
for the Danny
what
Garcia
welterweight?
fight for 4 years, and he
what,
hasn't gotten it.
What welterweight?
He hasn't gotten it
for
4 years.
Which welterweight doesn't want a Danny fight? They all
Danny
represent
Garcia
money.
Probably the most popular welterweight. Danny Garcia is most likely.
Oh my
I'm
God,
not saying he's not.
Mike,
He
I'm
has-
gonna go ahead and get to another caller. You definitely got over 3 minutes, but like you're answering all your own questions. You just called him the most popular welterweight. Then you're in the same sense as you want to say he's not worth 3 million. Like you really need to go check yourself.
But in the public eye, he just lost twice.
Doggy, you
He
are
just
the
lost
public.
twice.
You
I'm talking about
are
popular on Instagram.
You are the public, and you just said that he is valuable. But anyway, Cash, man, I'm gonna bring you back in. I don't know. These callers say they can't hear you. We're gonna have to run tests.
That's Block Talk because I think
it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Super chat from Bo in Alabama, I believe. Where is the fight party going to be at TBV fam? I might.
Shit. Oh, you in LA?
We having a fight party December 1st for the Wilder versus Fury
wondering.
It'll be
I'm trying
live.
to figure this out. Like, I don't even know why they don't hear y'all. If y'all can hear everything, and y'all hear the sound bites, right?
Yeah.
You just did it?
No, I ain't do nothing right now, but I've been doing them, and y'all been listening.
I heard everything.
Yeah, I ain't
And y'all hear the Skype calls, and the Skype callers hear y'all, right?
I hear the Skype, I hear the blog, I hear the YouTube.
Yeah.
And Javier heard you, so I don't know. Let me try one more call. I'm gonna try one more. Say what?
Is your phone muted or whatever the blog talk is coming off of? Is that muted?
No.
Let me see. Nah, because you hearing the sound bites. Nah. All right, I'm gonna go to one more caller and see if this works. If not, we're just gonna have to run a test. It is what it is. I think this is Santiago, right?
Santiago.
Yeah, it's me.
What up, B?
Santiago. We're gonna be in.
Are you here, Enrique?
Nah, it's for like the last hour. I've only been able to hear you, man. I've like literally been hearing Enrique just start to fade out in the background.
They say they can hear Enrique fade out in the background. And he said, okay, so wait a minute. So you said for the last hour you only hear me. So you used to hear them?
I used to hear him, but then Enrique just started getting lower and lower and lower until
That is so
eventually it was just you.
strange.
You mix.
Yeah, it's got to be
blog talk.
Something. He said that he was hearing you, and then to eventually he could not hear you. That's so weird. But go ahead, Santiago.
Well, I mean, you know, there's not much to say. Everybody else has been pretty much saying the same thing that we've been saying in regards to the Garcia Crawford offer. And really, I felt the same sentiments too, because like Garcia, he had that one fight off the Thurman bout with Rios, a guy that was tailor-made for him. And then right off the get-go, he took the fight with Sean Porter. And Sean Porter himself had at least, I want to say, 3 fights before getting the fight with Danny Garcia. So for me, I'm not surprised that he would reject it, but I also would think that it'd be better for him to get maybe 1 or 2 rebound fights before that. And obviously, you know, the first instinct in business is don't take the first offer that you're given, you know. Garcia is a draw in New York, so definitely he's got his own pulling power. Crawford's becoming a draw. He's no longer limiting himself to just Omaha. You know, his last fight was in New York, I believe. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And then I just wanted to touch on when you were talking about Pacquiao possibly getting the knockout on Broner. You know, it's funny because I definitely think that Broner's kind of right now tailor-made to just be a guy to be stopped, but I think he's too tough. I definitely think that if Maidana couldn't get him out of there, I don't think Pacquiao will get him. I think he'll do to him what he did to Brandon Rios in Macau. So that's my thoughts on that. And I don't really have much more to say unless you have any questions you want to ask me in regards to these topics.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
ask him if he stops Granados. If Danny Garcia stops Granados, does his opinion change?
Santiago, Enrique wants to know if Danny stops Granados, does your opinion change?
Only slightly. I think Granados' style is a style that works in Garcia's favor because, as you saw in the Sean Porter fight, when anyone gives Danny Garcia movement, that's when Danny starts to really struggle. He's not really good coming forward. He's a guy that does better going on the back foot, and if you can keep him guessing, changing it up, going forward one moment, going backward next moment, it keeps him confused and he can't really do much. He needs a guy who's consistently coming at him to tee off on. That's the kind of fighter that Danny Garcia is to me.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Santiago. Listen, I'm unfortunately we got a lot of callers, but we're not gonna get to you. I'll give you a few minutes of transitioning to get to Skype. At the moment, tomorrow we should not have this hiccup. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it's not any fun when my co-host can't really talk to y'all and just having them there silent. So yeah, there's only a few more of you guys left, about a couple dozen. I'm sorry. But I will get back out to Javier. What up? Javier.
Hey, I just wanted to give my little prediction. I forgot. I think Danny probably go to sleep. Danny head fucked up after Sean Porter gave him that work. That nigga look like he ain't know what hit him after he fought Sean Porter. I don't think that nigga want no more. He ain't ready for no more elite fighters, bro.
See, look at Bleacher Report just put something out, and they said, but Danny Garcia has already made $3 million combined for far easier fights against Paulie and Robert Guerrero. Old money, B. So all y'all little dummies want, he ain't gonna never make $3 million. He already got that shit collecting interest, bro. So you gotta send an offer that's gonna make him say, yeah, I want that.
I mean, yeah, but I don't really care about the money. I'm worried about the fight. Fuck the money. I'm ready. I really think Terence will fuck Danny career up. That nigga lose all his goddamn. He'll lose everything, man. He gonna lose all this little love that he get from the Puerto Ricans, from the bitches. Danny done after that, man. I'm telling you, Terence gonna fuck Danny. I don't even like Terence that much, and he gonna fuck Danny up. Hey, where everybody else at? Where Mike and them at, man? Ain't nobody talking here. Y'all niggas quiet.
I'm here, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I agree with all that.
I hear all y'all niggas. I've been hearing y'all since.
So what's Santiago and them talking about?
Cause they on Blog Talk. I'm on Skype.
Okay. Nah, we thought you was on Blog Talk. Yeah. So why you being disrespectful though on Danny Garcia?
I mean, he just speaking
at work, bro.
He's a professional fighter.
We just watched Sean Porter work that nigga for a whole fight. I mean, Danny looked like he didn't want to be in that bitch towards the end.
I mean, from the outside looking in, it looks like that. But you know, being in there, he was working.
Barely
work out.
What type of work? He was getting worked. Yeah, Sean put his head in his chest and working his ass.
So
I ain't see much of Danny. That dude, I swear, in some of the rounds, Danny looked like he would rather be at home chilling.
All right, listen. So, are you a Danny Garcia fan?
I mean, I fuck with him, but I don't fuck with him like that.
All right, so then there goes your opinion. So now, if he stops Granados early, stops him like TKO or referee no mas, does your opinion change?
Nah, that's cool, but nigga, we got the real hitters is at the top of the division, and he already lost to him.
Yo, y'all see Bomac? Y'all see Bomac all on Facebook? For all y'all haters that think Crawford don't want the fights with those PBC fighters. And he posted the article.
I sent them both to him.
Well, rather the tweet. Rather the tweet. He posted the tweet because he know the article tell the truth.
I sent them both tweets.
Yeah. Send him the bottom half of that article so he can feel how you felt when you read it. You remember how you read it when you was reading it, then you ran across some words, you started to slow down, like, oh shit, what's this?
His mind changed. He's like, yo,
he was like, oh, what the fuck is this right here?
he like this spam. I'm about to X this shit. I know. This not gonna be a virus.
When I first seen it,
give a nigga Mike like that.
When I first seen it, bro, I'm like, damn, are these credits or something like that?
Yo, that was the funniest part of the article was that the text was so small. It's like they ain't want you to read that part.
Yo, I saw that shit. I was like, yo, is this professional?
Now, you know what? I ain't even think like that, Cash, because I'm getting off the plane. I'm taking all this equipment. I thought for whatever reason my computer was shook up. You know, I don't know. It got banged around. I don't know. That part of the article was smaller text.
Honestly, I was about to do a show. I said, let me review this article. I read it. And when I got to the bottom, I was like, don't read that. Let me go back to the top. I don't understand these dates. Then I was like, yo, something ain't right. I scrolled all the way down. I was like, is this a copy and paste? Is this
Bro, let me tell you, not to and no shots at Michael Coppinger because he's been on the show and everything, and I understand this business forces us to fucking die, kill each other to be first.
Pull the trigger. You gotta pull the trigger.
But bro, he spelled Collazo's with zeros. You ain't see that shit?
Yes, I was like, there's so many errors.
Yo, that shit had mad edits in there. I'm like, bro, they was rushing to get this hot news out.
Listen, yes, it's hot news out right now. No proofreading. He said something about April 20th. I'm like, yo, 2018 20th? I had to reread the paragraph. April 20th, November 13th, 2 weeks before that. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
You should put that in the link.
Hey, you think Terrence finished Danny if they fight?
No.
I think Terrence probably finished a couple of niggas. Everybody probably besides Terrence. I mean, besides Earl.
Earl.
What about Keith though? My nigga, I mean,
yeah, I was about to say, what about Thurman?
I think him and Thurman go. If Thurman decides to fucking fight and not do all that moving around shit, yeah, got him.
Thurman gets
Wait, so
big.
you don't think he'll stop Earl?
So what now? No, hell no. Hell no.
If he don't stop Earl, Earl stopping him, bro. So it sounds like you just say Earl can win it. Not like you giving up on your nigga. If he don't stop Earl, Earl stop him.
I had an interview today with a super middleweight that's being in a gym with Terence Crawford.
You got no interview with Yard, motherfucker.
He said he's seen Terence Crawford go.
What's his name though?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right, so it don't count.
We'll be out later on tonight or tomorrow.
I wish we had an interview with Yard, but you know, shit happened.
Shots fired. Yeah, let me get out. Let me see. I think Stainless, you there? I think Stainless jumped off.
Yo, am I high or what? Did we speak to Javier twice?
Yeah, he a mastermind.
Oh, okay.
Javier, man, take it easy. Have a good night. We are definitely about to roll out. I keep forgetting I'm on the West, man.
Tell him about mastermind, because like Javier came back. He came back.
Yeah, no, I mean Javier Mastermind is like one of the best perks probably, because you know you get to be in that every single day chat with us and you become family. Fuck Javier, he became a mastermind and we even went out to dinner. We chilled in Alabama, you know. Now he coming to LA, like it's all family, man.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in LA.
Yeah, so he gonna get to meet you, the other part of the family. He gonna get to meet the older brother. He ain't like that. He was like, he let that digest. Like, wait. He called me old. Now you gonna meet the swagoo of the team, the legendary baby, the one and only in the flesh.
Meanwhile, Ness look older,
aka Cash Wheezy, aka Cash Swagoo, aka Snatch Your Shorty Up live.
Snatch her, take her home, put her in the room, lock her, don't even do anything. Tell you to go in the room, make up for all your mistakes.
Yo, Joseph Diaz tweeting out, just got some good news. What? He retired? Ooh. Nah, that was real harsh. Yo, you wow. Need that drum. Boom.
Yo, let everybody know that Matt Hunter is in the building.
Hunty's coming through. Matt Hunter coming through tomorrow at 1 p.m. I believe.
Damn. Is that big time or is that like, yo, that's like regular?
What you mean?
Yo, big time. Like the fans, the people, the followers.
They heard him. They heard him on the flagship Thursday show. You know, he got to get some things in order and he'll be back on regularly, hopefully. And yeah, me, him, and Mike take
Mike
morning time. And we doing
Mike met Matt Hunter in person.
I don't think so. Not yet.
Ron G, is he coming through?
Ron G is coming or not? Mike know more than me.
No, Ron. I think Ron G gonna be in Arizona that weekend.
Danny Alvarez.
Yeah, Alvarez coming through.
But for all of you that don't know, Danny Alvarez is the doomsday of the West Coast. I think.
Yo, FYI, Mike. You know what I'm saying? If you Haymon too, you know, it's still a business, right? So it's like, oh, you want Danny? Nah, he busy right now. But look, in the meantime, take this Collazo car. Help me move this used car off my lot. And then we're gonna talk about that Danny car again. Don't worry about it.
Or look good against Collazo. Collazo gave work to Thurman.
I mean, but why would Al care if you look good versus Collazo? He just worried about getting Collazo paid and getting that car off his lot.
Yeah. And then,
in my opinion,
I don't like the car off the lot. I don't like the car off the lot.
Like the car analogy?
No, I don't like that. I like more like, yo, fight Collazo, get him paid. You know, that's the back end talk. Yeah. Fight Collazo, get him paid. He did work with Thurman
and with Amir.
Boom. And then you get into the names.
90 seconds.
I like that.
All right. Well, I am your host, Ness. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NessGTO. We live in LA. I'm here. It's Tuesday. Some of the guys getting on Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We out here.
Yes, I'm Enrique Church, aka the Casual Fan, legendary baby. Follow me on Twitter, TBV_Casual Fan. Instagram, I am at Fight Talk.
60 seconds.
My YouTube channel, TBV_Casual Fan. Boxing Fan Apparel. I make the exclusive t-shirts. Yeah, you can get them. Holla at me on any of those platforms. I've been drinking. I'm drinking rum. I'm drinking Modelo. I'll be drinking cheeses.
Follow me on IG at Grouse1911 or on Twitter at Grouse2312. I gotta go. My baby's calling me.
You don't be smoking?
No, my daughter calling me.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Sign out. I'm gonna hear the show over